For the playlist, going strong in conversation with General VN Sharma, former Chief of Army Staff. Sir, my next question to you is taking your mind back to IPKF operations. Some believe that 54 Div from Secunderabad, that was headed by General Harkirat Singh of Guards, was inducted and sent to Jaffna without clarity of orders and tasks, etc., as to what was expected from them. And then his removal from there was not something glorious, and perhaps he felt hurt, maybe rightly so. Sir, what do you feel about this?
See, I was the Eastern Army commander at that time.
Sir.
The business of going into Sri Lanka was by Sundarji
Sir.
and Fontaine,
Sir.
the AG. When Rajiv Gandhi told them, please go inside there because whatever reason.
Sir.
So Sundarji ordered 54 Div is the one division which is available straight away at Hyderabad.
Sir.
The full division there. It's not occupying any border area of India.
Sir.
See, so the first division to be sent over there to Jaffna. Now what I want to say is that you have that experience. If you take a battalion of infantry,
Sir.
how many men are present in the middle of peacetime at a point of time?
Sir.
What happens is that a leave party is away.
Yes.
Many of the senior officers of that battalion are giving guard to the senior officers.
ERE, sir.
ERE?
Yes, sir.
Hockey team is out,
Yes, sir.
cricket team is out, or volleyball team is out.
Sir.
How many people are in a battalion at one point in the middle of a peace station?
Yes, sir. Maybe just
So
about 20.
therefore hardly a company strength.
Yes.
See? But what happens there is that it's a training schedule in the battalion. By the time the training schedule comes, the people from leave have come back.
Yes.
The people from ERE are brought back. The people from guard duties are brought back. Then battalion goes for training
Yes.
under the brigade or the division.
Yes.
So that it has 1 or 2 months
Yes.
for proper training. Now this sequence of events take place because most of the training is after the monsoon when
Yes.
the crops are cut and all that. So area is available for
Yes.
unit training. When the IPKF started, this practical aspect was unfortunately
Lost sight of.
not kept in mind
Okay.
by army headquarters and for that matter the chief and the MO directorate. You order a battalion, I want you to immediately move to Sri Lanka, right?
Yes.
What is the task? Everything will be given to you when you reach there. So what happens is the commanding officer gives the orders.
Right.
He asks for his leave party to come back. He asks for his hockey team and Flanda people to come back. He asks for the guard duties of various senior officers to be come back, and then he has to take permission from the senior officers. That takes time.
Yes.
While that is being done by the 2IC, the CO with his little group
Yes.
and maybe a company worth of troops lands up in Sri Lanka.
Yes.
That's what Harkirat did.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
As far as army headquarters is concerned, the moment the CO has arrived there and says, I'm here, the flag of army headquarters and operations directorate says, Guard Battalion, the 54
It's
Division.
fully operational.
But they're not operational.
Yes.
They have hardly 1/4 the strength.
Yes.
So how I came to know this is when I took over from the chief, I went straight away to the Jaffna division
Yes.
first. Somebody else was commanding.
Yes.
He's in that photograph over there.
Yes.
Harkirat had been removed. I know Harkirat.
Yes.
He's a very fine officer. Top class. There are two
Yes.
brothers, you know.
Two brothers. Yes.
Both in the guard, they're
Yes.
very good officers. Not only good, but very well established,
Yes, sir.
very well thought of,
Yes.
very smart,
Yes.
very good looking.
Yeah.
Now, they were a little down in the mouth because Sundarji felt that you do this thing, they had a lot of casualties. That your battalion, your division is here, send a brigade attack straight away into Jaffna. Why? Because if you attack them fast, the IPKF is not ready.
Yes.
And you'll be able to take them. But Jaffna is a huge town, and the outskirts of Jaffna have got a large number of housing colonies with walls.
Yes.
Now, yes, there's a road going inside, but that is all mined. You see? Now, once the Indian army started coming there, those Tamils are not fools. They were very well organized by Prabhakaran because Jaffna is their headquarters.
Yes.
You see? And south of Jaffna, there is a fort called the Jaffna Fort.
Yes.
So he had his headquarters there, and as far as the town is concerned, he put machine gun posts every here and there, practically speaking.
Yes.
And these walls are there, they're all mined, etc.,
Yes.
etc., and snipers and all that in each building.
Yes.
So when the first, now as far as army headquarters is concerned, the whole battalion is here, and the division is
Yes.
here. Send a brigade and attack. Now after the brigade commander has given the orders.
Yes.
The brigade commander goes for what has he got? Out of his 3 battalions, they hardly 1 platoon each, or
Yes.
mushkil se 1 company each. So the strength is not there. With the result that when a battalion goes into battle, you have to have a leading
Yes.
set of companies, and you have to have reserve companies. Something goes wrong, you can outrank.
This
do
was
something.
not there.
Not there.
Yes.
That's it. Now, army headquarters wanted to do that very fast because of the fact that they felt, according to their intelligence, Baku, all intelligence in all our conflicts is 0.
Sir.
That is a reflection on RNAW
Yes.
and the IB. Even my experience in every war that India has
Yes.
fought, the worst is our intelligence.
Yes.
They only tell the Prime Minister which political party is doing what and how to that chap is
Yes.
trying to become big, and that's so the internal
Yes.
affair to the IB on 1 year of the Prime Minister and RNAW on the sub
Yes.
bakwas, nothing about what's happening in the borders. Happened in Kargil, it happened in 71 war, it happened in 65 war, it happened in the 47 war.
Yes.
What intelligence do you have? Nil. Okay. Same thing in Sri Lanka. All RNAW people were there.
Yes.
They were hiding. What?
So it was not a question of incompetence of the GOC.
No, I don't
so
think
to say, sir.
They
That
don't
would
know.
be unfair.
How can a GOC be incompetent or
Sir.
competent? He's got no troops. He's got very few troops.
Yes.
You see? He's got a battalion. He's trying to explain to army, "Abhi logon ne aana hai. They're coming. They're on the way. See, we'll get bigger." No, you've been given a task. Are you a coward? Why don't you move forward?
Yes.
So this sort of thing from army headquarters was unfortunate. Happens. I can't blame army headquarters. Every country in the first few years of battle, or first few months of battle, or first few weeks of battle, they sack all the generals.
Yes.
Take the British army wherever it's gone, it sacked
Yes.
the first lot of generals. See,
Yes.
incompetence takes place because intelligence is never correct, and
Yes.
what happens on the field is something totally different to what you've been told.
Yes.
So government of India believes something which is not even there.
Yes.
This is something totally different.
That's it.
So under these circumstances, lot of setbacks took place. COs were sacked, brigadiers were sacked, generals were sacked.
Facts.
Now when I went as the chief, this is 1 year later, I mean Sundarji went in 1987, I became the chief in middle of 1988, a year and a
Yes,
half
sir.
later. ठीक है ना?
Yes.
So when I went there, the first thing I had 2-3 officers in Jaffna coming forward and said, मुझे मेरा पत्ता फजूल काट दिया, I did nothing wrong, I didn't have any truth, and मुझे sack कर दिया.
Sir.
I said, but then why didn't you take up the case
Yes.
with the previous chief?
Yes.
If a chief has given an order to sack you, who am I to change that
So
order?
yes. Sir.
You have to complain to him. He says, "Sir, वो तो सुनता ही नहीं था हमारा." Shut up the door. ऐसी तेरी किस्मत खराब है, चले जा घर बस. That happened with one of our guards officers also, commanding a guards battalion.
Okay, sir.
And that's a special forces.
Sir.
I think it was 9 guards or something. He's a top class officer. Even after I took over as chief, and some months after the IPKF etc. had been sorted out, the MS branch tried to promote him. He was a major. He had been brought down to the rank of major.
Okay.
And he was a lieutenant colonel when he was commanding the battalion. He was brought down to major. But his record in the MS branch is the top of the line, above average officer. So they sent me a file कि भाई इसको promote करना है. I said नहीं, इसकी पूरा case लिया. So when they brought the whole case, I saw all his reports, top of the line.
Yes.
I said, show me his operational report.
Yes.
Operational report says he's unfit for command. I said, even operation में fail हो गया, we cannot promote the officer.
Yes.
So he went away, he joined America, he became something else. He did very well in life.
Thank you.
Very clever
Yes.
chap. But this is the point. Now, what we have to, and what is the lesson for this? You cannot move the army in minutes. You have time for preparation. If you remember, Manekshaw, when Indira Gandhi told him, go into East Pakistan and march,
He declined,
said, no,
he wanted the
we'll
time.
lose the battle.
Yes.
Why will you lose the battle?
Yes.
We are not ready. Right?
Yes.
Secondly, the monsoon will come.
Yes.
There are 2 points.
Yes.
So she said, firstly, why are you not ready? He said, because I asked for relief. I asked for extra manpower because I'm short of manpower. I asked for trucks, they're not there. I asked for guns, they're not there. I asked for tanks, they're not there. She said, what have you done about it? This is Indira Gandhi.
Yes.
What have you done about it, Chief?
Yes.
She says, it's your departments of finance and others who don't sanction the money. I don't have the pocket to buy all this. So Indira Gandhi said, no, we will lose the battle. 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 So the government to prepare the army took 7 months.
And she understood and she accepted.
No, she accepted because she's a friend of his.
Yes.
But had it been any immediate, she would have sacked him.
Sir.
See? So it's all right to say go to war. But to go to war, you have to prepare the military.
Sir.
And preparing the military is no easy job.
Sir.
You have to make up the deficiencies, you have to make up the guns, you have to make up the ammunition. Ammunition nahi hai.
Yes.
Boots nahi hai. You know, Kargil was fought with jungle boots, going into high altitude.
Yes.
No high altitude clothing, people don't understand. How did we fail in 1962? We went there with the military, we didn't even know what a high altitude was.
Yes.
They got pulmonary edema.
Yes.
They had no EI clothing, no warm clothing, no food, no rations. How do you expect them to fight?
Ill prepared, sir.
Yes, and you have to have a road. You want to take a division in the mountains, you have to have a full supply line.
Yes.
No supply line.
Yes.
India, divisions cannot function.
Yes.
Just to passing tell you, a division in the mountains for every day of battle requires 450 tons of supplies.
Supplies.
Mostly ammunition and petrol and vehicles and replacements of machine guns and replacements of tanks and replacements of vehicles and wherewithal.
Yes.
This is the weight, not rations.
Yes.
But even rations is a small bit. But unless you have that,
Yes.
how can you?
Thank you. In this video, you have seen the significance of logistics, of intelligence, of preparation, and of course intelligence before any major operation, particularly offensive, can be launched. Please be with us. Our conversation with General VN Sharma shall continue.